Don't sweat the small stuff. That's what we're always told, right? Well, it sure seems like these filmmakers didn't listen. Absolutely intent on delivering the most intricate moments with back-breaking precision, these movies have 100% maxed out the sweatometer with some deodorant-destroying tiny details. And of course, it all seems completely worth it considering we all definitely noticed them the first time round. Definitely. With that in mind, I'm Ash from What Culture, and these are 6 movies with seriously insane details you didn't notice. 6. Christopher Nolan planted 500 acres of corn in Interstellar. The Tale of a Haunted Bookcase, aka Interstellar, had some mixed reviews to say the least. But like all of Christopher Nolan's work, it was a testament to the director's attention to detail. Choosing to go all natural instead of full-fat CGI, Nolan dedicated his time in pre-production to planting 500 acres of corn to create the realistic farm setting Matthew McConaughey pensively muses over for the early parts of the movie. Only realistic corn can get that level of intensity. It's a proven science fact, unlike the rest of Interstellar's screenwriting. The best part of all this dab-handed farm work is that the director actually sold the land for a profit by the end of it. Zack Snyder is even the guy that put him onto the best way of doing it all after his work on Man of Steel in 2013. 5. Star Wars The Phantom Menace used cotton buds instead of people. Right, I'm not here to debate whether the prequels are filmically worth any time or not, but I am here to tell you about the sea of ear cleaning equipment stuck onto miniature sets to represent hordes of entertained aliens, and that should be enough for you. Instead of computer-generating swaths of pod racing fanatics, Michael Lynch created a stadium full of a whopping 450,000 cotton buds he'd stuck to a model stand, getting a team to paint the tips of each one different colours so it looked like a crowd in the distance. Setting up a fan underneath to blow the buds around a bit, he created an alien stadium populated by hundreds of thousands of Q-tips without anyone being none the wiser when watching. Now that's pod racing. 4. Akira Kurosawa wasted thousands of litres of tea to make Redbeard. It should go without saying that Akira Kurosawa was one of the OG great men of filmmaking, but I will say it again anyway. Akira Kurosawa is one of the OG great men of filmmaking. In 1965, the master made Redbeard and was so obsessively committed to historical accuracy that he used actual wood from the actual time period to build the sets, which is all the more impressive when you think that it was a 19th century affair. He also aged all of the film's teacups by having people pour thousands of litres of tea into them repeatedly, rather than just get some knackered old teacups, which seems like the far easier option here. I'm not sure why you need real water-aged teacups, but Kurosawa knows why. Don't question the method and don't question the master. 3. Rear Window had 31 fully plumbed apartments built that you didn't see. Alfred Hitchcock was so committed to capturing authenticity in his movie scenes that he was allegedly awful to some of his actors. And that commitment, air quotes, extended to his set building requests too. For Rear Window, the director needed realistic-looking homes, but instead of shooting on location, he commissioned the biggest set ever built by Paramount, containing 31 apartments, all furnished. Not only that though, Hitchcock also got the set builders to install utilities in all 31 of the apartments, meaning they all had working electric and running water for absolutely no reason other than Hitchcock's peace of mind. 2. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory used real squirrels. The latest Charlie and the Chocolate Factory doesn't really hold a candle to its 1971 counterpart, using the magic of creepy Johnny Depp CGI in place of Gene Wilder's actual chocolate wizard magic. That man is the real deal. The one place it did go a step further, however, was employing actual, real, furry squirrels to do hard labour during the sorting scenes. Yes, in a movie where computer effects run rampant, they decided the one place that needed true-to-life content was rodent manual labour. The team managed to get 40 incredibly cute tree children to sit on stools and sort the good nuts from the bad, taking 19 weeks in total for them to undergo their very important training program. Apparently, they originally tried to train 100, but squirrels really don't have the drive for employment like you'd imagine. 1. The clothing in Coraline was made by hand with tiny, tiny needles. Combining a sweet children's film with creepy, eyeless monsters intent on stealing a girl away to another dimension, it's true that Coraline is peak levels of up. But unlike my other What Culture presenters, it remains incredibly charming. A stop-motion movie will always prioritise detail over everything, and Coraline is no different. From sticking tiny buttons into eye sockets to crafting the eerily cute models themselves, the production crew did everything, going as far as to hand-stitch every single piece of tiny doll clothing with needles as thin as human hair, in some insane rendition of Barbie Project Runway. Made entirely by Althea Chrome, she handcrafted everything from tiny jumpers to tiny undergarments, sizing up not much larger than a 5p piece. Can't have the models catching a chill with no socks on now, can we?